This is a podcast.
We're brothers, we're happy and we're singing and we're colored. Give me a high.
Alright, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Fresco.
And it's your boy Flaw 700.
And we are the Podcast Brothers, man. And we are back with another week, episode 69 on your ass.
Yeah, and this time we on the road. But before we get into that, man, I want to let y'all know that y'all can find us on Apple Podcasts and anywhere you can find a podcast, except for Spotify. Not on Spotify, but salute to those that are. But we are on iHeartRadio, and if you haven't left us a review on iTunes, please do. So what's going on, Fresco? What's going on? First off, I got this mic. I don't know where my filter went. I got a sock.
He lost the filter to his microphone, and to replace the filter for his microphone, he has a sock that says Dickies on it.
Nah, you ain't had to say all that. You ain't had to say that part. You ain't had to say that part.
The motherfucker tried to put it on my microphone. Pause. It's like, nah, bro. It's not happening, man.
Yeah, it's crazy right now. Let me put this back on.
Take it off.
We got some guests in the building.
We do.
Matter of fact, we're in there, but we're actually in one of their buildings. We're on the road today. But without further ado, we got a juicy episode. We got a packed episode. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you Jessica and Princess.
Hello, everyone. How are you? Hello.
It's been a long time coming. This episode should have happened about a month ago, maybe 5 weeks ago.
Snow fucked it up, right?
Well, this laptop that I finally fixed. I finally fixed it. Finally got it fixed. So this is the original laptop that I was going to come over with. We ready to rock and roll, though. We good, though.
Right.
So what you're saying is you're not using that new shit that you just got for Christmas no more.
I had to take it back. But we back with the Mac. It's a 2012, so eventually I'm going to have to get a new one because, it's about to be 2022, and I don't know if that's going to last 10 years. But let's get into our week stuff.
Hold on, bro. Stay right there.
Nah, don't take no...
Let me take a picture of you.
Don't take no picture, man. Come on, don't take no picture, man. Hey, yo, man.
Hey, go ahead.
Let's get into our weeks. Who wants to go first? Ladies first.
Go first.
You go first? All right.
I mean, I think mine's going to be boring, but I just registered for grad school.
Well, that's
started my classes. Went to work, take care of the kids, and that was it.
First of all, you got about like 100,000 carats on that damn finger, and it's every time you wave your hand, that shit blinking in my face.
This little old thing.
Every time I come around your city, bling bling.
Without a doubt.
That one, why you showing out?
I turned my bling.
Wait. What you got, the reversible bling?
Yeah, it's a reversible.
Oh my god.
It's a one finger bling.
They stunting on this, okay.
You gonna redid your bling bling, buddy? Damn.
So how was your week, Jessica?
My week was okay. I kind of can't remember what I did. Because I do the same stuff every day. I ran my grandmother around, did some errands, cleaned up, take care of the kids, and cooking and home stuff. So
okay,
that's pretty
housewife.
Right.
Okay.
That's an important job.
It is an important job. I thought about that. Like that's a very risky job. Like, do you get on your man's nerves? Like when you're bored?
No, I don't even bother.
It's not even about it.
But that's what I thought about. It's like you can have a stay-home wife.
She about to get on you, girl. I can see it.
No.
Nah, she is. Because she going to say.
I'm just saying.
Okay, but what I'm saying.
With the negative.
No, but that's what I think about. Like if your wife was to stay home and she had some downtime, she might, that's just a negative thought that goes through my head. I don't mean to go negative, but
my downtime is usually this time when the kids is in bed, Mike at work, and I run me a nice hot bath, bubble bath, and some wine, and that's my downtime, a bath.
Okay.
Add a Dutch and you got yourself a funky good time.
Oh yeah, I had that too. I was editing that.
I really don't think stay-at-home moms get downtime. She said there's downtime, but you still thinking about that things you got to do
the next day.
Once you get out that tub of relaxing, so it's like that's 24/7.
Yeah. A stay-home mom does have a job. Like she does have a job, and to me, I would definitely love for it to be more stay-home moms.
Could you be a stay-at-home dad?
If I was
like Terry Crews.
Terry Crews, a stay-home dad?
Nah, you just look like
yo, man.
But I wouldn't mind a stay-at-home dad. I would support that.
It depends on what I was doing. Like, I'm not doing nothing. Maybe my business is at home.
So basically, like Chris Rock on What's that movie they was in with Adam Sandler and all them niggas?
He was a stay-home dad. Nah, he was a cable guy.
He wasn't
Grown-ups.
I was grown ups.
Yeah, he was a cable guy. He was a cable guy.
I would be scared.
Scared of a man?
To be a stay-home dad.
Stay-home dad? Right, because it's not really going to... Do you think it's going to get done the way you would do it?
No.
It never.
Absolutely.
Well, so why stay-home dad?
But you can learn.
No,
you going to do that joint. I'm not.
I'm going to say this, and I'm going to just keep it 100. They're going to learn to do it their way, and we're still going to come in and complain because it's not our way.
Listen,
I'm going to just keep it 100.
I ain't going to complain as long as it's
Alright,
done.
well, shit. I won't do nothing all day then. You can go to work.
And then one more thing about a man, we'll probably do it when we want to. Like, it's right. That's another thing about men. It's like, I'm going to get to it eventually.
See, to me, what I'm thinking about is me coming in from a long day at work. There's toys everywhere, and Mike is chilling. And he's just like, oh, she's good. You know, there's toys everywhere.
But why would you worry about that? That's his job. You go to bed.
But that's what y'all do. Yeah, but that's what y'all do.
I can't. I'm a nurturer by nature, so I can't. I won't. I'll come and pick it up.
Before we go too far left,
how was your week?
My week. I was fighting a cold all goddamn week, man. I just got over it like yesterday. So I had a cough. I coughed the other day. I thought I was about to spit my lungs out of my ass. That shit. I was crying and shit. I said, bro, like, this is it. Like, they calling me. The angels is sitting my name.
Well, you know that was the upper room was coming.
The harps and shit.
The upper room.
You feel me? I thought I was on my motherfucking way. But other than that, it was regular. I took off work on Wednesday just to, I nursed myself. I think I'm ready for medical school now. I had all types of Robitussin and ginger ale, black people remedy and shit. Yo, speaking of which, all right, so I asked Twitter, right? I said, hey, yo, some of y'all, I'm homesick all day. Some of y'all throw me some remedies so I can use to nurse myself back to health. Yo, what the fuck? You wouldn't believe motherfuckers telling me to put potatoes in my socks.
I'm like, trend now.
I'm like, whole potatoes or French fries? You feel me? Like, what are we talking about here? Like, what you mean? I got told to eat some shit with like cayenne pepper, some other shit, some lemon tea. I was like, hey man, you know what? I'm gonna just eat this whole bag of Halls like candy and smoke this Dutch. And then, it's like ghetto magic. I'll be back together in no time.
You was popping Halls like candy? I think you can only take those like once every 4 hours, I think. Yeah. You was really popping them things?
We be popping.
We're going to see the effects of that tonight. We're going to see.
I'm glad you here. That's dangerous.
Every hill we go through. The gangsters around.
Nigga, what?
But yeah, I did do that though. That's exactly what I did. But yeah, man, here I am, blessed. I'm not sure what the fuck y'all meant by what's going to happen to me. Maybe sweat a little bit with my lower back. But
we're going to take bets on that. I'm sick.
All right. Well,
as far as you good?
Other than that, yeah, just hang with my son, man. Starting the new year off on the right foot, making sure we putting the right pieces into play to complete the puzzle for good. You heard? And that's what we doing. What's up with you? How was your week?
Oh man, as far as my week, man, I'm still taking stuff out of boxes. As far as we just got the house.
Oh, congratulations!
Thank you.
Yeah, that is so special.
I'm addicted to 4K TV, so I keep buying them. Got the new.
You've always been a technology.
Got the new subwoofer, so I'm just down there listening to stuff explode. You know what I mean? Like that's all I want to hear. Oh, you didn't explode loud enough. Next movie.
Right.
Like I want to get my money's worth for my subwoofer. I finally got the MacBook fixed, like I said. Actually, the video was on YouTube the whole time. All I had to do was just have patience. So I definitely reset it. I erased everything off of it, and now it's working brand new, man. So we're officially back.
I don't think patience is one of your strongest virtues.
It's not. It's like I'll be watching the video, and they'll do the introduction. This video is about my nigga. I know what the video is about. That's why I clicked on it. I don't want to hear nothing but you showing me how to fix it. Yeah. I watched a little bit of Netflix, man. I watched this show called Black Mirror. Y'all caught that?
I started watching it a while ago. They got the new episodes out, but I watched the one with the the cell phones, the ratings and the popularity.
I didn't watch that yet. I watched episode 1. In episode 1, the senator had to fuck a pig.
Oh,
it's kind of like.
I actually stopped watching it after that because that shit creeped me the fuck out.
It's kind of like Jigsaw. It's kind of like Saw because they kidnapped a girl and they told the senator he had to do something to get her back.
He had already freed her before
he actually freed her before he smashed the pig.
Right.
The crazy thing is he popped something, and I think it was Viagra. I'm like, this nigga took a Viagra, which I thought was smart But then it's like, yo, he in his pig for an hour. So I don't think popping that Viagra was smart.
That's what I was. My boys told me about that, and I watched it. I checked it out. First episode, nigga smashed the. I said, I'm not watching this.
I'm watching episode 2. I'm interested. Like, I thought it was great.
Now there's gonna be a threesome with a fucking alligator. The next episode, nah, I'm good. I'm not watching this shit.
I don't even get to watch TV, so this stuff is like.
Oh, yo, so you like word? That's what they got on TV now?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what they got on TV. So
I opt out after that shit.
I was watching Black Mirror. But yeah, now I'm here. You know, my week wasn't. Well, first off, I took a vacation just to do nothing. My vacation started today. I just don't want to do nothing. I don't want to go to work.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I just want to chill in a little crib with my feet up. That is it. So.
Oh shit, nigga, party at the crib.
Listen to things explode. That's it.
Did you put furniture and all that in here yet?
In the basement?
Anywhere.
Yeah, got furniture in there.
I'm about to say, we're going to have a party before you move everything in.
Oh, nah. Well, nah. We actually, man, we had everything set up before we moved in there. Like, I had called the cable company. We had called them, like, everything. Like, so when we moved in, it was just like, let's go. Okay. Let's go.
Oh, yeah, sidebar. One more thing I wanted to mention. Damn, the Starburst good as hell. That wasn't it, though. But, so for the whole month of December, I was binge watching The Wire. I finally finished it. It's a great fucking show.
Don't tell me about it. I'm gonna watch it.
Nah, you asked out because that shit ended like 88 years.
Matter of fact, we did talk about that on the episode we lost.
We did.
The Wire.
So I finished it. It's a great show, and I can see how a lot of the shows now, just like Powers, like got their blueprint from The Wire. Like they really did.
They really did. And one more thing I forgot to mention. I talked about it on the episode that got deleted. I actually have a scene on the YouTube series 3: The New Normal.
Hey.
So it'll be dropping. I play myself. I bring them on the podcast and we just talk that talk. So y'all make sure y'all look out for that, man. So shout out to them. And yeah, I'm about to go Hollywood. So,
congratulations.
Thank you. So let's get into this week's episode. And I want to start it off with 4 ways that you can save $10K in 2018. So let's talk about it. Now, when I looked at the list, I'm like, duh. But how many of us do it? So let's talk about it. And I think when I say this first one, we're going to be like, yeah, I know that. Number 1 is pay yourself first.
Do what?
Right. Pay yourself first. When you get that check, put it in your savings. Put it in your stash. Like, don't pay no bill. Give it to you first.
I do that.
You do that. I do that too. But then when you go look at what you got, you be like, oh, I got a few stacks in there.
Yeah, I do.
So the objective, like, don't touch it. I got to work on not touching it. That's my thing. Because I be putting money up, but then when I see what I got,
like, yeah.
No. It's just, I be on my phone, like, let me tap, see what I see. Word. Let me go shopping.
Right.
So, I need to work on not touching the money after I pay myself. Any thoughts?
I think that's the smartest thing to do. And even a little bit, the littlest amount saves up. And people don't, tend to do that. We tend to see with our eyes first and don't think about the future. So I think that's the best way to go.
Definitely.
That's me.
Definitely. And I'm glad you mentioned that. I'm glad you mentioned that because something else that ran through my mind. I'm like, why is people retiring and getting part-time jobs? Too often, I know people, they be like, yeah, I just retired from my job and I came here to get a part-time job. And you're not even happy with that. I'm not trying to get no job after retirement.
Right.
So, yeah, pay yourself first.
Yes.
Some people do it because they bored. They don't like retirement. They know how to sit home.
Some people do it because they don't even get enough money out of their retirement. It's like they retire and then some people retire early. And they don't get all the benefits that the full pension they supposed to get, and they end up working part time. And it's like you might as well just work for the rest of your life full time now.
But that's the main reason why pay yourself first,
right?
So you will not have to worry about that. You already made sure you have your money before they take your money. So
gems.
Drop them.
Number 2,
drop the joint.
And this is something that I don't do that I can do, but I don't. Take advantage of your employer when they match your retirement plan. I don't do that.
I do that.
You do that? God damn, you 2 for 2.
I do that. Look, let me tell you, as soon as they start saying percentages, I make sure I at least match their highest percent that they're going to give me. So if they say 8%, I'm putting my 8% too, so I'm getting double my money every time. Because I'm trying to retire at 55. I don't care what's going down. So my mom always told me to do that. You know, just to pay yourself first in any event. And I do it twice. I pay myself first with the job. I pay myself first when I get my check. So I'm trying to.
Now, your mama told you that, and a lot of other mamas didn't, but we here to tell them now. So that's why I like having these types of conversations. Right. A lot of people ain't really up on that. Like me, I got the opportunity, but I'd be like, do I want to give you more of my money? Even though it's going to me, right? But my check will be. I just think of dumb stuff like that.
Because
like,
it's more, because, you know, the more immediate issues on your mind. You think about right now, I need that check to be bigger so I can go do yada 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 and not be broke after I'm done doing this shit.
Well, when I do my matching, there's usually colored socks, white socks, the socks that, you know, match with the hearts and
that's important matching. That's
right.
Matching,
so, you know, I got to match the socks and color code and make
this
sure.
This is why I love her, yo. She's hilarious.
Yeah. So, you know.
I love her.
Number 3, and this is something that I got to do too. Take your lunch to work. I had, that's a no for you?
That's a no.
You know how many times I got this app called True Bill, and they don't mind reminding me how much I spent at Wendy's. And when I look at it, I be like,
hold on, motherfucker. We had a deal.
I haven't been to Wendy's.
Did you multiply how much that shit added up to after not going there?
No,
you spent it?
No, because you know why? I probably spent it on something else. That's my thing. If I got it, I gotta.
So you did the same thing. So you might as well have been going to fucking Wendy's.
Right. No. Well, it gives you a target though. So because it tells me now, I'm thinking like I am spending on something else. Eventually I'll stop. But without it reminding me that I spent hundreds of dollars on Wendy's in a month. You know.
How much on Wendy's in a month?
Hundreds of dollars.
Hundreds of dollars.
I don't remember the specific number.
I had an app like
Wendy's,
that at one
crazy,
time
man.
that I had, you know, tracking where I spent my money at. And I ate out quite like you never really realize how much you actually eat out. Like all of that, even if you just run through the drive-thru and grab a small fry or something, all of that adds up. I was spending buku money, like eating whole meals, appetizers, dessert, everything, like at restaurants.
That's my biggest advice. That's my biggest advice. I'm not gonna lie on that because I do too much and I don't have time to cook when I get home. So it's like, I'm on the way home, kids, which I want. And I do it a lot. Yeah. On the weekend, it's like a treat. Let's all go out to dinner. It's always
the weekend is like, let's go out. But one solution, one remedy that we could work on is that good old crock pot.
Oh, yeah.
No?
I love the crock pot. It's just remembering to put
it in. Like,
I'm just not a kitchen man.
Let that
I'm just not. I don't do the kitchen. I don't like washing dishes. I don't like cooking. I don't like the kitchen. I'm a quick, fast guy.
But you like sandwiches.
Give me a Hot Pocket. You feel me? Shit like that. But I don't really like. I mean, I eat this shit. I like.
You don't like making meals?
He said I like home cooked meals.
I like home cooked meals, but I'm not a cook. I just want to fucking eat, man.
I love cooking.
And number 4, and here's something that I need to start doing as well. Review your bills, subscriptions, and insurance plans. Which is crazy because it can be something small. Like there's something that costs $10 that comes out my account every month and I have no idea what it is, but I know I signed up for it. And it always sneaks up on me. It's like 10, but it matters. Because that $10, that's you know what I'm saying? Like I could use that $10. And I tried to reach out to him. I can't get in touch with him. Like whatever number. Maybe I ain't trying hard enough.
What is the name of the subscription?
ARVIXE. Might have been something for the podcast. It might have been.
No.
Oh my goodness.
With that dicky sock on it.
Yo. Damn. Oh, let me turn this around. Never mind.
That was a pause.
Y'all, pause.
This is great. Yes, that was great. Yeah,
but as far as like your insurance plan, like you might can actually go to another insurance company and they might can save you some money. Like I think we be on Geico a lot, and then we think because we got Geico, not just randomly call somebody else. Say, hey, what's your rates? It might can save you, man.
Call a general, but with great low rates you can get online, nigga.
Call a general and save some time. Like
we have the membership for Six Flags. And everybody know like it's closed now.
Right.
So okay, fine, you guys closed. It's no need for me to keep paying y'all during the months that
they do that.
Guys are closed. Yeah,
I didn't know they did that.
Yeah, if you get on the payment, you got to keep paying.
Yeah, you got to keep paying. And I called and I'm like, yeah, y'all can not
cancel that.
Like, no, I don't holler at y'all when the season when you guys start back up. Why am I paying y'all and I can't go there?
And they make it seem like that's the deal, right? Like,
now you say some shit like, well, if you pay in the off months, you don't have to pay during the months when we open. Some shit like that.
Right, then that's something different. You can just walk in, like you about to charge you all year round. The whole, and I was like, absolutely, that's the gray area. That's the gray area, and you're paying as if because we got like 6 passes. So
how much is that shit?
It's like I think I pay it's probably like maybe $20 a pass a month. So,
my God.
But my whole thing is if I can't utilize it, you're not going to take my money.
You said 6 passes?
Yeah.
20 a head? Yeah, I need that bread. I need that.
Yeah, so they sent me an email like, yeah, you can go back on our website. No, I'll holler at you when y'all open. Like,
so,
like for real. All
right,
because I'm going to need my money.
And with that being said, if you actually do a few of these things, more than likely you can save about $10,000 in 2018. So don't say we ain't here to help y'all. I'm going to try some of these things myself. It's not easy. It's not easy. You know what I'm saying? So
niggas know how to save money. Niggas just get reckless. Like,
as if you want to, honestly.
You know what I'm saying? You really got to.
But it's all about knowing as well. Because like I said, had Wendy's, had I not known that I spent that much, because $5 a day ain't bad.
It ain't bad.
You don't think
about it.
I mean, but that's just like, I think it's got more to do with willpower and sheer determination more than, you know what I'm saying, not wanting something. Because you can want shit. You always gonna want shit. You just gotta be like, nah, I don't need to buy that shit today. You know what I'm saying? That's
my pet peeve is like when somebody trying to stun on me and I'm like, yo, you think you got that? I'm gonna get it too.
And
then here I go.
You gotta stop. You be doing good and then somebody try to stun on you. Wait a minute. I'll be right back.
Look at you new what? And I gotta get it too. So that's, and I like to eat out. So I have to do that. Thanks for telling me about this. I really have to.
Hey, it's just what we're here for, man.
Sitting amongst some stone cold ballers.
Ready for that Fresh and Fiasco?
I'm a baller. You gotta play Chinky song now. High roller, baby. Shy collar.
Yeah, I don't even know that song. I don't even know what song. If it ain't right there, I don't know what.
I know, Chinky. That's 2001.
I mean, that nigga was corny, but that song was fire. I don't give a fuck nobody say. That nigga was corny. Anyway, Fresh and Fiasco, man. Here we go. Here we are. Fresh and Fiasco, if you don't know, it's a segment we do where we throw out a couple of topics that are going on in the world and we vote whether it's fresh for you agree with it or it's fiasco, which is some bullshit. So here we go. We're just going to jump right into the fire on this one. H&M puts out an ad with a young African-American boy in a sweater that says coolest monkey in the zoo sweatshirt. Sends the fucking social media world ablaze. Fresh or Fiasco?
I'm going to say Fiasco.
Fiasco. Why?
Because his mother doesn't even see it as a big thing. And I think as Americans, we don't take it to consideration that other cultures don't see that as racism. It's not really touching to them.
Right, because in the UK.
Yeah, they don't see it that way. So if his mom is cool with it, I guess I have to be too. I'm not about to fight a war about that.
And his mom Duke's like.
Yeah, I like H&M. They got cheap clothes for the kids, and that's what's going to happen.
I'm gonna go Fiasco. My son has $100 gift card to H&M that needs to be spent. And I'm gonna just go Fiasco because just like you said, Princess, the mother told us to get over it. That's what she said.
Yeah,
right.
Get over it. So why should I care? Another thing, how many times have they told us? Not saying this is true, but how many times have they told us black people that Tommy Hilfiger don't care? We still wore it. They said Timberland don't care. We still wore
Michael Kors said.
Michael Kors
said, quote and unquote, that black people buying his things it makes it look cheap. He was upset, very upset. He couldn't imagine the nasty weave in his pocket. So and guess what? They go.
We still buy it. So I'm just not a fan of this woke Twitter. I hate it. I hate woke social media. We don't boycott nothing but our own. You know what we boycott? FUBU. That ain't FUBU jersey, is it?
This is no.
Okay, FUBU. We don't wear black clothes. That's what we don't wear. If it's black owned, we'll boycott that. But we don't boycott them white people, rich people.
Just got corny.
But why? Well, why though? How? It's jeans.
I don't don't think FUBU never got corny.
That's what I'm saying.
Our culture changed.
We just said fuck FUBU.
They made it corny. I think society made it corny for us.
Alright, well, y'all go buy some FUBU then.
Where is it?
I have no idea.
It's in New York.
Like $10 from $10.
It's on Canal Street.
Where's the DK? You still wear DKNY?
Bro.
No.
That was black?
No, she's not black.
Oh, bro.
Keep going.
I'll be for us, by us all day. Like, I don't care. But, hey, if people want to walk the train.
I'm going to say fiasco. I mean, at the end of the day, you don't have to buy that particular shirt. It's not like everything in the store says the coolest monkey, so.
We live in a time period where no matter what is being scrutinized, if it's worthy of being scrutinized or not, it's always going to be pushed 20 times more than what it really is. I get what people are upset about, because I just think you should know better to put a shirt on a little black boy like that. Like, that shit just... I don't allow my son to wear clothes with monkeys on them. Like,
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no cartoon monkeys. Like, none of that shit. Like, he don't have no monkey toys. Like, none of that.
Well, why not? I mean, the monkey does not... to me,
hold on, because I let you have your week now. Come on now.
All right, go ahead.
Come on now, Pastor. It's just... I don't know. It's a thing for me. It's a person... I'm not saying that I'm projecting what I think about the image of a monkey on a young black man's chest to anybody, but for me, it's just something I'm not comfortable with. I just don't like the sight of it, because we all know stereotypically what that means through society and the way we've been treated throughout the time of us being on this fucking continent. But I also understand, well, shit, his mom ain't give a fuck, so he already got paid for it. You know, it wasn't like they took advantage of him. It was something that they didn't know what was going on. They put the shirt on the boy and said, hey, that's good. Take that picture of your man. You know, me as a dad, I'm like, hey, man, what the fuck? In the middle of the photo shoot. Hey, man, you got me fucked up. White boy, you don't take this goddamn sweater off, put a motherfucking lion on his chest, fuck around with you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to say it's a fiasco just because of the extra 10% that always seems to push the shit further than what it needs to really fucking go. But at the same time, there are people who felt like this was a fucking travesty to people. So, I mean, you know, man, we just live in that time period where it's either going to go extremely left or it's going to go extremely right. You really can't tell a motherfucker, hey, man, shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about. And then you'll get... That's why I don't like motherfuckers.
Yo, if this shit dig a hole, nigga,
I just say I got a lot to say about this shit.
All right, go ahead, get it off your chest. Get it off your chest.
This shit is crazy, man. Your body sweating. Relax. Pores opening up on your skull and shit.
I'm straight. I'm good. Eat some Starburst. I'll take the pink. But glad y'all see.
I'm gonna say I'm just gonna end it with, I think it's a fiasco because of the extra 10% that seems to push it further than it needs to go every goddamn time. Fresher fiasco. Drake opens his very first restaurant in Toronto. I think it's called the 6th or some shit like that.
Who, Drake?
Yeah, and it's really fucking nice inside. LeBron, actually, his opening night, LeBron threw Dwayne Wade a birthday party inside of Drake's restaurant.
And it's where?
In Toronto.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it's a fiasco for now. I'm only saying that because I'm not saying hate, but I'm only saying that because normally when you unless you're a certain artist, and I'm gonna save him for later. Unless you're a certain artist, but normally when you start doing other things, the music kind of takes a hit, and then he's got to come back and prove that he's really nice. So when you start doing other things, I got a restaurant now, and I'm doing this. The music kind of takes a hit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think Nelly dropped nothing hot after he bought a stake in the Charlotte Bobcats. You know what I'm saying? It's just like before that. But still, man, I'm just saying, it's like just once an artist starts doing other things, we then gotta look. I just don't think the music is gonna, you know what I mean? So that's just why I'll say fiasco until he proves me wrong.
There's nothing wrong with broadening your horizon.
It's not, but it's just we always get that corny album because they so distracted. Like it happens all the time. We always get a corny album after they venture off into other things.
I say fresh. I don't think anything Drake does can be anything but greatness. And you don't know what his underlying dream was. That could have been what he wanted to do from the beginning. He takes rap or the music industry to build on that, get the money up, and now he can own businesses and properties or whatever. Take that avenue to open up other ones for you. So I say Fresh. I want to go there. Girl, we're going to plan this trip.
Yes. I would definitely say Fresh as well. Only because it opens up more doors for them. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the trend now that a lot of artists are doing. They are securing a alternative foundation, you know, other than just rap. You understand what I'm saying?
Ain't no music in rap. Ain't no money in rap.
So, you know, I'm going to say that's Fresh. And then for him to actually do it where he's from is even better, because a lot of people will open up somewhere else and won't even bring that money to the town where they actually came from.
In Atlanta and
so,
shit. Like,
Atlanta seemed to be the spot.
They need another fucking restaurant and shit.
Exactly. So, you know, for him to actually open up something where he's from, I'm going to give him...
Matter of fact, didn't Flavor Flav open up a chicken shop in like Georgia or something, Atlanta, somewhere down south?
Right.
Nobody care about no damn Flavor Flav.
I'm just saying, but that's just the example. Like, bro, I'm
definitely saying Fresh.
You know, you open somewhere because, you know, it's popular there.
Right.
For you to open in your own, you know, hometown or where you're from is like a totally different thing.
Right.
It brings money to the community where you're from.
That's true.
I definitely say it's Fresh. You know, I'm all for people making moves. If it's moves to be made, make your move. Fuck it. Who knows? Maybe his first one is in Toronto and he might open a chain and shit, and then the next joints start popping up in the major cities in the States or whatever. And then on top of that, not only y'all gotta see the pictures of the inside of this shit. Like, this ain't no flimsy spot. Like, you gotta wear a 3-piece suit in this motherfucker. Like, that's how that shit. It ain't no spot.
Brandon.
We gotta go.
Yo, yeah, we in there.
He's Brandon, so
You can't walk in this spot with no jeans and boots. Like, hey, let me get a table. Like, nah. Like, this some shit you need to make reservations for months in advance on some shit. Like, that shit really makes that good. So I said it's Fresh, man. You know, just making moves. Fuck it. Maybe you got bored with music. Fuck it. Hey, man, I'm killing y'all niggas, man. I need to do something else. Fuck it. Right. And now, next thing you know, this nigga gonna come back. Call me Chef Boy all night. You niggas souffle some shit. You know, integrate his fucking culinary art skills into his rhymes or whatever. But I think it's Fresh. Next up, Fresh Fiasco. Eminem, this is Joe Budden. You know, he didn't really say his name, so I heard, but he did it because of the criticism that M was taking behind the people publicly criticizing his album, which I heard was rightfully deserved. I wouldn't know because I didn't listen to it. Fresh Fiasco.
Oh man, it's Fresh because I want to see it. I think Joe Budden is smoking. I think so, but I want to see Joe and M go at it. He didn't say his name, but let's just say he's talking about him. I listened to Joe Budden's podcast, and Joe doesn't think he's talking about him, so Joe's not going to respond. But it took this for M to do something hot because his album is trash. I like the Bad Husband song. You know what I'm saying? But the rest of the...
He have an album out?
Eminem has an album out, yeah. It's a bad album because he didn't have nobody to pick on. Like, he tried to do it by himself, and, you know what I'm saying, him coming of age and apologizing to his wife and his daughter and just apologizing to his mom even. But we don't want to hear that. We want to hear the negative stuff. It's all about the negative stuff. Like, we don't want to hear that. So now he's mad, and now he's dropped the fire verse. So maybe he needed this. So
right.
Your album is trash.
I'm gonna say Fiasco. Joe Budden and Eminem. Who cares about them right now? They're not relevant at all.
Joe Budden not relevant right now?
No.
Musically?
Anyway, he's corny. I don't like him anyway. I used to love Eminem. His album was garbage. I just like, what? Okay, now that's enough from both of them. I don't want to hear no diss track. Y'all old.
I was about to say that, you 45-year-old man.
Nah, I felt like that when Cam and Mace was dissing each other.
I still do feel like that. They old
man, get the fuck out of here.
Go ahead. Y'all had your shine back in the day.
How long you gonna keep arguing about the same fucking thing? Like,
they might as well
they don't like you. Whatever,
they might as well
you know,
kiss and make up. They both suspect. Go ahead.
Right. I'm gonna say Fiasco. Joe Budden. I don't even know where to start with him. I'm gonna say this. I appreciate his rudeness. I'm gonna say it again. I appreciate his rudeness.
I do appreciate his rudeness.
And I appreciate how blunt he is. But sometimes
he not like that with everybody though.
He comes off
he trying to act like
right.
he is, but he isn't.
He comes off as a bully to some. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, obviously the rap era has changed, okay? There's younger kids now rapping about cereal and milk. All right. You understand what I'm saying? It's a hot-ass album. Everybody's getting high, and they're rapping about Fruity Pebbles. So who cares?
Let them have it, right?
Right, let them have it. When it was your era, it was, bitches, cars, drugs, and fast money. All right, everybody was on that, but all right, let these kids have their fun. You don't need to be trying to fight the Migos. Like, come on now, like, really, like, get it together.
But that's what we like to see, though.
I mean,
but you know what? I didn't respect that.
Like, let them have their damn shine. Like, all right, let them have fun. I respect that
because when Tax cursed his ass out, he sat there and he looked goofy as shit. Damn. You know what I'm saying? You're funny. I'm asking this nigga a fucking question. And I'm asking this nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you, son? Like, Tax about to fuck him. He sat there looking all stupid and shit, trying to play like he was using some mind. Like, nah.
What are you mad for? He know good well to sit down.
What are you upset for?
As far as Eminem, I used to love Eminem. I didn't even know he had a new album, and that's sad, because Eminem was hot. Like,
that's sad.
I mean, Eminem was hot. I mean, his whole persona was. I'm not saying he lost it.
Sliced bread when he came out this month.
I think every dope artist has a trash album in the.
I'm not saying he lost it.
He's never been an album guy though.
I'm gonna say he's distracted. Something has him distracted, and
he's not on drugs.
Right? It could be his transition between being an immature, person to a mature man.
Yeah.
So, but something have him distracted. I think Eminem is at his best when he's pissed the fuck off.
Right. I agree. And now we hear it.
My favorite Eminem song of all time is The Way I Am.
With this pack, because exactly.
Like, yo, he was mad. Like, yeah, that's what talk that shit. Fuck them niggas. You know what I'm saying? But, I think it's a fiasco.
I want to see
for everything that y'all say. I want to give a fuck. Like when I hear niggas diss niggas, I'm like, man, I don't even be caring. Like, man,
I'm like, say
fuck
to
y'all
their
mad
face.
for. Like,
I'm still on it, man. Kitty, man. Joe, get back at him, Joe. Let's go.
Remind me of Birdman when you go in, he's like, put some respect on my name.
I'm like,
who you talking about?
So damn weird.
I'm like, for real? Damn. Like, it's niggas out there saying worse shit than this. You know what I mean?
The bad thing about it is Jay-Z is not even coming at these young cats. Because he's on something. Let the kids have fun. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Let the kids have fun.
Let the kids play, man.
Go find you an alternative foundation for real. Because what you're doing right now is being a troll. Like, you just looking real stupid.
All right, next question for y'all. Let's go. Black Panther breaks the record for the most pre-sale movie tickets of all the Marvel movies that have been released. And then it's like another month before the movie come out. Fresh fiasco.
Fresh and fiasco.
What kind of shit?
It's super fresh, but I'm gonna say fiasco because I might miss out on them tickets because I keep forgetting to get them. So I'm gonna miss out on the first week. I want to be there.
Exactly. You fiasco for
fresh for Black Panther, fiasco for myself. Y'all got that?
And fiasco for that stock. Like that's
damn.
Bang bang.
Yo.
Every time he comes to it, all I see is
bang,
just dick.
Bang.
I don't even see.
Pause, man.
This motherfucker trying to get me that sock. He not slick,
He trying to put his dick on your mic.
Nah, pause all of that.
He said pause all
that, nigga.
I would have to say that's fresh. I'm loving to see movies where blacks are prominent in their roles.
Royalty.
And I love to see the support. We support everyone else, and now it's time to support ourselves. Just like we was talking about that FUBU. I'll get a FUBU outfit, wear it to that movie.
Black Panther. Let's do it.
And call it a day.
FUBU jersey.
All right, wait, hold on. Before the next person go, if I wear FUBU again, they gotta like remodel their shit. But go ahead.
They gonna put that colorful food.
I'm not
two-tone jersey.
It's for Africa.
Black and red jersey.
That's what it represents. You won't wear that.
I'm not wearing that. No,
you gotta get the felines.
Yo, when Black Panther come out, we gotta go to the movies dressed in all black, like they used to do in the '60s. God damn it!
I'll do it.
Like 15 of us. Like 15 of us.
We better get these 15 tickets.
You gotta walk in unison and shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say fresh. Only because I don't know too much about Marvel movies, but
I ain't know nothing about this nigga till recently.
Right. I don't know too much about Marvel movies, but everybody seems to be very excited about this one. So, I mean, any movie where black people aren't being portrayed as, low budget or like, the bottom of the totem pole, I'm with it. Because a lot of times you get movies, they have black people, they portray the women as just angry all the time. They portray the men as bums,
all day.
Exactly. Can't find nowhere to work, don't have any education. So, I'm going to say fresh on this one because, they actually, kind of trace back to some roots where, it wasn't like this black agent guy they found, this actually, royalty, So,
shout out to an original fucking movie, man. I'm so tired of remakes and shit. Like the same.
Well, part 7 or something.
Yeah, and then the movies be the same, man. Like I don't remember the last time I saw a scary movie. Like all those possession movies, they all be it's the same fucking movie. Like,
Get Out was original, right?
Get Out was original, yeah. But how many times can I watch a bitch get possessed in the basement and try to kill her family?
Oh man,
it's the same movie. Like I've seen this shit already. Beat it. So yeah, that's this week's Let's Fest for Fiasco, man. We're gonna put the poll up on Twitter. Let y'all vote for that.
All right.
That. What do we got next?
It's time for This Week in Hip Hop, man. And this week we got the legendary James Todd Smith, a.k.a. LL Cool J, who turns 50 January 14th.
Do he still look the same?
LL?
Wow, he pulling
LL.
He look better. He aged like fine wine.
You know what he did was he shaved off.
He had no facial hair.
Yeah, he shaved off all his facial hair so we can't see them grays. Salute to him though.
You hate?
I'm not hating at all. I'm not.
Every man is damn near perfect. You gonna hate on that dude?
I'm glad you said that because I was going to ask that question.
All bald niggas stuck together, man. You breaking the code.
I'm not mad at LL. He one of the greatest of all time.
You breaking the ball. I ain't even bald. I know that shit.
So you said LL Cool J is perfect, right? And that's the question that I really wanted to ask. I wanted to use that word, but I'll say blueprint. Is LL Cool J the perfect MC, like the blueprint of what rappers should be? I'll give y'all examples. Platinum artist, ladies love him. He can battle rap. Movies, like no matter what he did,
he beat a nigga up that broke into his house.
He actually put hands on niggas. You know what I'm saying?
In real life.
Like no matter what he did, like you never seen a movie that LL was in was like, yo, LL trash. Like he ain't acting right. He had a whole sitcom. And still was like, so is LL just the perfect artist?
I would say yes. If image wise and breaking different areas of entertainment for blacks in hip hop in a positive light, yes, of course. So he gave us new light that we can do the music thing. You can be an actor. You can be in movies. You have different avenues once one thing in entertainment opens the door for you. So I say yes. On top of it, he kept his body right, skin clear. All this time stayed with the same woman.
He married, yeah.
Same woman, raising them kids, putting them in college. His kid just got married. Like, it's like the perfect black family from the hip hop era, and I really appreciate him.
Yeah, shout out to LL Cool J. Jessica, what you think of LL? You say he's all right?
I'll say LL is the Renaissance man.
Okay.
I mean, as far as he's all right. He's all right.
Okay.
He's all right.
You wasn't a fan growing up?
I know, she hesitated.
It's like, I want to say he's all right, but I really feel like he trash.
No, he's not. I'm not going to say he trash. I'm definitely not going to say he trash because I'm going to say this. I think LL has spread his wings like
R. Kelly.
Like super far. You know,
that's a bad analogy.
As far as his music, he's done tracks with many artists, many different types of genres. As far as acting, I think I've seen LL in just about all time. Love, comedy, like everything, you know. So I'm gonna say that I think he spread his wings to the best of his ability. And he really utilized the entertainment platform, to really, give him solid ground. So, I'm good with LL. I'm good with him.
I mean, I fucks with LL, man. He was always like the main dude for he's the reason fucking Def Jam got started. Like they made Def Jam for LL. This what? Nigga, we need to create some shit for this motherfucker. Like, you can't just roll on no regular shit, man. I like I mean, for all the reasons you said, man, he's going from music to crossing over to the music industry. He's like the first motherfucker, like megastar hip hop artist turned actor.
Well, I'll say that I only compare him to Will Smith.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I think it's between him and Will Smith, but I think LL gets the edge because of his presence. I think people
would have been bigger if he stayed alive.
Man, I can't speak on that. I don't know.
Movie wise,
no.
He wasn't that good of an actor or something. No. Bishop.
I think
he killed the Bishop.
I'm gonna say what killed Tupac was.
Wait. Those are the wrong words.
Moment of silence.
Moment of silence.
But what I'm gonna say is,
get us fucked up on this. Commentators gonna eat this.
What I think would eventually slowed him down was I'm not gonna say not having or not really I'm gonna say not having the passion to explore other type. Like, can you imagine him doing comedy? No.
I mean,
really being funny
in a movie.
No.
Okay.
That doesn't mean he wouldn't have had great movies.
He would have been typecasted though, so then you be like, "Oh my god, another Tupac movie! I don't want to see it." He's the same guy.
Right.
I get what
He's the same guy in every movie.
Exactly.
I don't think he's the same. Bishop and what's his name in Poetic Justice? I don't think those are the same. Lucky and Bishop.
He was kind of, that was like he was the same character.
He was kind of rude and Lucky.
Yeah, he was a rude. He's a jerk, and he still gonna get the good girl anyway. Yes.
All right. Damn, Lucky.
Because he would have stuck to that street mentality.
He played a cop in the movie before.
That was terrible. With Jim Belushi.
I didn't watch that movie.
Oh my god, it was terrible.
But I don't see him doing like a government like a government official movie, like you know what I mean? It's something where he got to protect the president.
So all we got is Will Smith and LL. But like I said, I think LL's presence because we don't make fun of his music.
Because L music was way better than Will music. So
it's different avenues of hip hop at that time.
So listen, you can paint it whatever color you want, but we're gonna call it the same damn
thing. Will is the summertime king when it comes to music.
We're talking about catalogs. One song just.
I'm gonna save Will for Will when it's his time. So I got a lot to say about Will Smith. But as far as LL Cool J, what's our favorite record? You can go favorite song or favorite movie. You can do both. Like, what's your favorite song?
My favorite song is "Doing It Well."
Okay.
I would have to say that because that was just,
when he had the little construction hat on.
Yeah, I was like, pause. And my favorite movie was Any Given Sunday.
When he really put the pause on Jamie Foxx.
Pause on him, and on top of that, you saw all them dudes naked at that. I'm like, yo, remind that movie. Because we don't even get to see that, so I was really, pleasantly surprised. That's my favorite movie.
Yo, didn't he live in Halloween? He survived, right?
Yeah.
So shout out to him for
he
that.
was true to that. He wasn't dying.
Oh yeah, no, that was the shark. That was the shark who survived that. So he survived. He survived Luke D. Suits, whatever that movie called, and Halloween.
Blue Sea.
Cool J was in Halloween.
Yeah, it was in Halloween. Man, he got 20 of them. We don't know.
And he survived the movie where they was doing the training for the new detectives and stuff.
SWAT or something?
Nah, it was what was the name of that movie? It was like a couple like they all went out to like this island, and the actual
I know what you're talking about.
The actual lieutenant was like killing off the people. The girl had hurt. I think she was like had a smoking
I can't think of the name of the movie though.
Yeah, I can't remember.
He always lived in all his movies. I appreciate him for that.
My favorite LL Cool J movie is In Too Deep. Cause I just think that looked like him. Like that's God. Like that's him. You know what I'm saying? Like if he was to just prejudicially, that's not a word probably, to pick him in a movie, it'll be a villain somewhere. I salute all the other roles he had because it shows his, you know what I'm saying, his diversity. That's not a word either. Diversity. But him playing God was him. And he did that thing. As far as my favorite song, I'ma have
the catalog is deep, man.
Yeah, I'ma have to go. You know what? You know what song gets me hyped? You know what song gets me? No, you don't.
Yes, I do. What? It's either one of the two. It's either fucking I Need Love or it's the one on the Baby Smile Too.
Nah.
Yes, it is, motherfucker.
I'm bad. I'm bad. No. I'm bad is my joint. I'm bad.
The oldest one?
Yeah.
When he had the shirt off and going.
See, you keep talking about shit.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No rapper can rap quite like I can.
man put his face in his head.
Damn. If I could do a song over, it'd be that one. And the video was dope too because he was actually rescuing his girlfriend. So the whole concept was dope back then.
Yeah, that was a dope video actually. My favorite LL movie is it's one of the two. It's a bunch actually. Damn. SWAT or Deliverance from Evil.
I like that one.
I like that one. I thought she was funny. I actually liked seeing Gabrielle Union get played in that movie at first because she was such a bitch. It was like, yo, like she need a fucking real cool down, and then she got it. But then when she found out it was a bet, it was like, yeah, that's kind of fucked up. Yeah, that's really fucked up. But I see why they did it. Yeah. But my favorite LL song, fucking Lounging, man. Lounging 96. Are you sure?
Yes, fire.
That's my
favorite
that shit
LL
is
Cool J
fire.
song was Around the Way Girl.
That's fire. I like it. Without thought, I would have picked that.
I think during that time, it set the trend for a lot of young ladies,
This is a fact.
It was a different feeling. It made you feel good about being around the way girl, the chick that grew up in the hood with you, going to school with you. It was just like, and then you really was sitting at the bus stop sucking on a lollipop. You know what I'm saying? With the bamboo earrings, at least 2
And I know Big Daddy Kane was doing it first, but to see him dancing with the women, like this big ass dude, but it was cool.
Yeah,
right.
He could do that. It was LL. LL could do, but we about to do something wrong right now with our One's Gotta Go. But one of these LL Cool J songs got to get kicked off his catalog, and like it could never exist.
Never.
And you're okay with that. You got the list?
I sure do.
What do you want me to say? You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
All right,
man. One's Gotta Go. LL Cool J style. Mama said knock you out. Around the Way Girl. I Need Love. And Lounge.
Mama said knock you out.
Mama said knock you out.
It's gone. Erased it. That was the corniest one.
Yeah. That was more of a boxing song.
I know you sitting in the ring rapping.
Yeah, it was more just
Mama
a
said
song.
I hear what y'all saying, and I would have said that before I walked in, but then I changed it to what is it? It's Around the Way Girl, Lounging. Mama said knock you out,
and I Need Love.
Damn, what did I pick?
Yeah, think about it.
It was Mama Said Knock You Out, but I changed it to Lounging. Let me tell you why. At first, I was going to go around Mama Said Knock You Out because not too long ago, I put Lounging on and I had it on repeat, which means once it went off, it came back on in my headphones. Jamming. I Need Love. Come on. I wish I made it. Round the Way Girl, self-explanatory. I never put Mama Said Knock You Out on, but if it's on, it's on. But with that being said, Mama Said Knock You Out, that song still gets played. Like you could put that on and promote your movie with that, your show. When it's on, we might not put it on, but when it comes on, don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. Like the quotables in that song, I don't. The quotables in that song can't go nowhere. Don't call it a comeback. I gotta have it in my life. And at the end of the day, I can do without lounging because there's plenty more of those. Even though
that's a fucking lie.
Even though it's my least favorite, I think we need that because these songs gotta go like done. I need Mama Said Knock You Out.
I mean, Mama Said Knock You Out can be more of a motivational song.
Rocky type of joint.
Yeah. Like Get Back in the Game. Mama said Don't Give Up.
Yeah. 20,000 of those songs from rappers who left and came back. He made that after.
Mace got like 15.
After he went to movies, everybody was like, he corny now. He done went Hollywood. Then he had to come do this. I don't want to hear that. You shouldn't even have made that song. You didn't need to redeem yourself. You LL.
Hold on, but you gotta be in that man's shoes to think about why he can make a song like that. If you transition from one platform to the next, and now people are doubting your skills in your previous platform, you might take that to heart because this is what you like to do in the first place. You go, hold on, motherfucker.
And that's like the Drake situation. It hasn't happened yet, but that's what I think is coming. It's like now he's about to go through all these things.
So you saying Drake gonna do a Mama Gonna Knock You Out remix?
It's a fiasco until he proves. That's all I'm saying. Like the game gonna change, and then he gonna be like, yo, step back in the ring, and the game gonna go passing. Because think about it. I think when Mama said knock you out, the NWA had dropped. So you had more hardcore music. So LL had to get off that I Need Love and be more harder, and it worked.
And see, that's the thing about the industry. You have to move like how they want you to move, or according to what's the now. Mm-hmm. And I think the best thing an artist can actually do is to go against that, only because it doesn't follow the trend. You understand what I'm saying? Like, trends is like boom, and then it's like
it's a rap,
something new.
Them shits go by fast as hell nowadays,
exactly,
too.
It does. And this is how people like Jay-Z, and all that can just disappear for years, and then boom, 444, and everybody's like, boom, I'm on it. This is how people like,
J. Cole.
Fabulous, and right, and what's the other guy that just did a Jada can just disappear for a little bit, and boom, Freddie versus Jason.
So
I
think they true to themselves, and they're not going with the trends.
You understand what I'm saying? So they're not going with the trends, like what's going on right now. They're going on with what they know. You understand what I'm saying? And it's hot. It's hot.
And that's what makes LL dope, because you know how many different generations he had to kick people out of? Like, no, I'm still the man. Like, it was the 80s, it was the 90s, it was 2000. Like, he came, he's like, nah, I'm still him. But I will say this. If LL was to come back now, as far as music, it wouldn't work now.
It's over.
It's just the music as a whole doesn't stick. Music doesn't stick.
Have other people like the people that I just mentioned that can disappear and come back. You understand what I'm saying?
But how many times 88, 98, 2008, like how much more?
Hey man,
I gave you
time to
30 years. It's like, okay, go.
I mean, it's cool.
Because Jay dropped, it's like, this is Jay's 30th year type of thing. Because Jay dropped in 94, 96.
96.
So he's like where LL is. So hopefully this is Jay's last album.
Hopefully,
because if he tries to drop but we're talking decades. If Jay tries to drop in 2027, we'll be having the same conversation.
I think that's a little too stretched out.
But we're talking decades.
You're talking 2020.
Yeah, because it's gonna be like 70s.
But we saying how
he said before the trends of decades when he came out.
Decades.
And he came out in 2026. We're gonna say, please stop, Jay.
Right, because
that's enough.
LL did his in the 80s, the 90s, and 2000.
But why would we say stop? Because of age or because the music is just trash for real?
Time's out.
No.
Time's out. Everybody's
even if it's great
age or
but you just said so LL can't make nothing great.
No, because not right now.
I think he's been away too long.
He's been away too long.
Hove is integrated into this whole fucking system. Right. Like, this shit is different for him. Like,
it's a
Rock Nation is one of the most powerful machines, and like his ear is there every day. Like
when we hear that, don't call it a comeback.
Yeah, but that's
I usually push skip. Yes.
Right.
All right, yo, that was on LL Cool J. This is hip hop segment with LL Cool J, man. That was a dope topic. But now we about to get into our dope and nope. And I can't say this artist's name. I think they pronounced it online, but I still don't know what it is. So we're gonna call him Ice for now. Shout out to you, my man.
Ice.
The name of his record was called Inspire. Did he inspire you niggas? The results are in. Drum roll, please. 54% said it was dope.
I don't even know who this guy is.
Not bad.
Yeah, 54%.
It was on the last episode.
It was neck and neck. Yeah, we play the records on our episode, and we give people a chance to vote via Twitter. And 54% said it was dope. Now, this week's dope and dope, it comes from a returning artist, and he's with his homie. This is Moe and Cee. You might remember Cee. He did a few tracks with us, man.
Shout out to my boy Cee, man. This man is out in motherfucking China doing his motherfucking dim sum thing.
Yo.
You wanna know.
And this episode is going to be popping in China because we're about to play a song that they made in China. The song is called Built Like Me. To vote for this track, use hashtag PodBrother69.
My man.
And we'll be right back.
Let's roll records. You're...
Niggas ain't built like me. You 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 niggas ain't built like me. Niggas ain't built like me. You niggas ain't built like me. Niggas ain't built like me. Niggas ain't built like me. I need me your leg. Niggas been trying to get rich. Poppy connect with the fish. Red snapper and shit. Know that we flooding the strip. Complete the order, we dip. I'm back on my shit. Focus 200%. Won't ever fall for a bitch. I can't ever slip. Deep waters maneuver the ship. Shooting this all on the wrist. I'm really the shit. No, I'm really the shit. Like every verse is a break. It's making them sick. They women be all on my dick. Just want the nick and I split. But don't ever trip. Probably catch you on the flip. It's like get me all on the mix. Bar and the switch. The game like a big bag of chips. Get someone to pass me the dip. I'm a legend for real. My niggas was out in that field. The motto was kill or be killed. I need me a meal. On and that's how I feel. The cannon just keeping it real. You know I can't chill. Rolling like I'm off a pill. Ain't stopping till I touch a mill. You know the deal. You thinking that I'ma stay still. Move over and pass me the wheel. You niggas ain't built like me. Nah, you niggas ain't built like me. All of that talking we really gon' see. Stay on my cool, I just really do me. Real triple threat from the top of the key. Turn to the plug, now they get it from me. Trust me, they gotta acknowledge the G. These niggas ain't low, they don't wanna be seen. You niggas ain't built like me. 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 Niggas ain't built like me. You niggas ain't built like me. Niggas ain't built like me. Niggas ain't built like me. I made up my mind, nigga, I am the one. I ain't got time for none of you bumps. Trust me, nigga, I do this for fun. I'm making it happen with me and my funds. Fuck you, nigga, I come from the slums. Village, my nigga, I'm bigger than pun. I keep it 100, you niggas is lunch. Made it from nothing, thank God I can dunk. Niggas ain't built like me. Niggas ain't built like Reese. Niggas ain't built like C. I don't give a damn if you niggas like me. I done made it from the motherfucking bottom, bitch. About to hit the clear port with my bottom, bitch. Cold toes like Rudy Tom Jonathan. Niggas about to hop on the motherfucking mothership. Cause we gon' make it. Let these suckers watch. She freaky naked. She bout to make it drop. That bag came early. Me can't wait to shop. Ball hard like Worthy. And C go throw the lie. I'ma catch a flush. D-town nigga, I'm a walking bucket. Getting money like walking bucket. Got a bad bitch. The door you lucky. Goddamn, I'm lucky. Them stars lined up. Niggas ain't built like me. It's gonna be hard as hell to find us. You niggas ain't built like me. 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 Niggas ain't built like me. You niggas ain't built like me. Niggas ain't built like me. Niggas ain't built like me.
What do we thought of that record? Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Shout out to the homie C. And shout out to the other homie. What's his name again? I keep forgetting.
Moe.
Shout out to Moe as well, man. Shout out to the homies. You a homie of C's, you a homie of mine. That's my boy. Shout out to C. With this record, I thought it opened up really strong. You know, when it first came on and the beat dropped, I was into it. And then the first verse I really liked a lot. I believe that was C. I really liked the first verse. But then after that, the hook got really, really repetitive, which made it kind of seem kind of lazy a little. And it wasn't really, it kind of, you know, through hearing it a couple of times, it kind of lost interest in the hook. He was just kind of waiting for the verse to come up because the hook, you know, it was just plain as what it was. It worked for what it was. I like it. All records have a certain energy, and that energy is needed somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But overall, it was okay. It was all right. It wasn't bad. It wasn't really whack, but it was okay. If I had to rate it, I give it a 6 out of 10. I give it a 6 out of 10.
Okay. Princess?
He's very generous. I would have gave it a 3 out of 10. Only because it's the same song.
3 out of 10?
3. Yeah, it's the same song that we hear over. If you want to, you know, fit in and get your way into the music industry by, you know, something that they will play at a club or something like that. Okay. But it wasn't original. But I wish them the best of luck, though. I want them to make it in any avenue they can.
All right. Jessica, what you thought of the record?
I didn't like it.
Okay.
Are you talking to the mic, please?
Oh, it's sinister.
Evil.
Yeah.
You don't like evil music? We just got finished talking about how you like Eminem when he's mad.
Eminem when he's mad, Eminem tackles the what's going on in his life. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's his reality.
Right. And this guy reality is dark to me, and I think it would just create more. It's like Marilyn Manson. You understand what I'm saying? I think it would create more, dark minds. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Dark minds.
That was the Dope and Dope segment.
What the fuck?
Hey.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I can just see little black kids running around thinking that it's okay to kick a old lady's ass.
Shit. Create more dark minds.
For real.
So, let's get into what we actually came here for.
Oh, shit.
Girls who love those girls. And this conversation came about because Miss Jessica is very active in the Facebook group. Shout out to the group. And I've watched her see something that she likes and she goes after it.
Why not?
But what I saw that was I just see a different energy when it comes to women when women flirt with women to when men flirt with women.
Basically, women do the same shit men do when approaching a woman vulgar, but it's okay when the women do it.
That's how you see it.
Yeah.
Well, explain to us, like, what is the method? First off, are you straight, bi?
I'm married.
Are we gonna leave it as that?
We just gonna leave it like that.
All right.
That's the trick question.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
Well, I'm bi.
Okay.
When I want to be.
When you okay.
I have a particular
You have
taste.
selective bisexualism.
I do. I have a very particular taste in women that I will actually engage in. Mm-hmm. Engagement means as far as like sexually, intellectually. I joke. I flirt a lot. I'm very flirtatious. I love to flirt. My husband knows that. I don't do it disrespect. Like, I'm just not gonna be on Facebook like, yeah, open that twat, girl.
Yeah.
I might say little sidebar shit like tag team off the road. Yeah. I mean, but I'm just very particular about the woman that I actually be intimate with. I think the difference between when a woman does it and a man does it is women already have in their mind that men only want sex. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So they're doing it because they just want some ass. And when a woman is, trying to connect with another woman on that level, it's more emotionally and mentally. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's so much easier to connect with someone that you guys share something in common. You both women. I mean, let me skirt. Go ahead. You can skirt.
Right there. All right, let's rewind a little bit. We ain't talking about the point of like getting to know, at the point of already knowing each other and getting to know each other. We talking about the point of hollering at you to get to know you.
Right.
So if you say a vulgar comment, the same type vulgar comment, let's say we in a group chat, it's a topic, somebody you see as attractive makes a comment section, you like, hey girl, I know what that thing like, some shit like that. And then that's sexually suggestive. If a man was to do some shit like that at the same time, that could be looked at a completely different way, but it's okay when the woman does it because she's a woman.
Right. And to bounce back on what she said, women like vulgar. We like it.
We know.
Don't get it twisted.
That's why niggas keep doing
we
it.
want it dainty and no.
Niggas know that.
We
That's why
like
they
it
savages.
in the open. Vulgarities come at, but we as women know that that's not all that it is. So if I'm sitting up there and being vulgar, that might break the ice. Use it as an icebreaker. Men don't do that. They use it as they main line. If that don't work, fuck you, bitch. You ugly
So
anyway.
y'all just dropped the gem on me. So basically, it's y'all like it. It's just y'all already know that the men are coming with foul intentions.
That's all you got for that. You ain't talking about let's go to the park and let's just talk. You ain't talking about let's cuddle and have a relationship. You ain't talking about let's ask me about my day. Just check up on me, see how you doing. You talking about let me fuck and I might like something you say on Facebook later on after.
To make sure that we're on the same page is that a man and a woman can go in with the same line towards another woman, but women know that they're going to get a little bit more from the women.
Yes.
Right.
I didn't know that.
Yes. Listen, it's been times. True story. Don't even gotta know the person. Actually, it happened when I was sitting at McDonald's one morning, chilling, and this girl came in. Mm-hmm. And it was nice outside. She had a sundress on. Y'all know what that means. Sundress, no panties. So she walks in the door.
In front of the sun. Let me get that silhouette.
Right. She walks in the door. She goes to the bathroom. I know this chick have no panties on. I mean, the ass is just moving and it's lovely. And she comes out, and right before she leaves out, I said, "Excuse me." I said, "Come here, let me ask you a question." And she said, "Yes." She comes closer, and I says, "Do you have any panties on?" Mm-hmm. And she's like, "Well, what do you think?" And I'm like, "I don't think you have any panties on."
You ever asked a woman that?
I don't want to ask them. That's the thing. It's like I wouldn't even muster up.
Excuse me, girl. Come here. Let me ask you a question.
But see, that's what you don't understand. It's the approach of it. Y'all look at it like you see her coming in, your mouth open, you
like,
following her to wherever she.
What's good,
like,
Joe? Oh, bitch ain't got no panties on. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's a private conversation. First of all, the approach should be private, and it should be respectful. You understand what I'm saying? But still vulgar. That's where y'all get the lines fucked up at. Y'all just vulgar from the door. Y'all see a chick with a fat ass, and y'all just like.
Vulgar.
Damn, yo.
No real intention but to smash. Right. And then that's it.
And that right there from the beginning is a total turnoff.
So,
anyway, long story short, in front of my husband, I asked her, like, think I can get a squeeze? Mm. And she like, yeah. And I'm like, you know what I mean? Mm. And she walked out just as happy as fuck. But you know what I mean? I don't even know the chick name. I know she had a brush cut. She had a nice sundress on and a bunch of tattoos. She was dark skinned. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. She don't know my name. Yeah. But we just, you know what I mean? I got this filler ass with no panties on, and she walked out happy, and I was good.
How was the squeeze though?
Tell me about nice. That squeeze. It was a nice squeeze. It wasn't too loose. It wasn't too firm. It was like perfect.
Did you squeeze both cheeks or just one?
Listen, I got a nice because I'm sitting on a stool. Yeah. I got a nice 2 handfuls.
Oh, so she came between your legs.
See, that's the description I wanted.
It can happen.
That's the description I wanted.
It happens. You understand what I'm saying? It happens.
It's your approach and your intentions, and it's just like we prejudge males in that way that you don't understand what we want. So now, look, I ain't about to fuck with you.
So y'all walk in wanting it, but you like you're not gonna do nothing with it if I give it to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then I ain't gonna mess with you, and it's just your intentions with a woman or interaction with her. It's always to compliment. Actually, at the end of the day, she's a woman. She's supposed to be soft. She's supposed to be protected, respected, caressed. And y'all come too hard with it. It's ridiculous. So it's like, to me, what do you want? What is your intentions? And when you come that way, we already know.
Is it true that women are just naturally more attracted to women? Like, you don't got to be bi, you don't have to be gay, but women, straight women, y'all are just attracted to each other?
I think so.
I'm going to say yeah. And I'm going to even go out on a limb and say any woman that says that, oh, no, I'll punch a bitch in their face if they come out.
No, they won't.
If you all you need is the right type of woman. And I'm going to tell you this. 5 minutes, a glass of wine with me, your ass if you call her. Hey, Bill, how you doing? Right. So, you know what I mean? You get those women that be like, oh, I'll fuck a bitch up if a bitch try to disrespect. Cut it out, boo-boo. You just ain't get the right woman.
And I don't know what I just don't feel that any woman is just, like, say I'm just lesbian, you can't be.
A woman can't just be lesbian?
No. No. No.
Listen,
so?
No.
I don't give a fuck. I like real dick.
Exactly. Some women get tired of toys after a while. They want the real thing. It's just your nature. I don't care what you say.
Oh, so they be creeping. Like, they'll wear that title, but eventually you'll get tired of that battery dick.
Even
you know what I mean?
the butchers of the butchers, or however you want to call the ones that, dress more masculine.
The Manny Freshes of the world.
Yeah, whatever. They get that homeboy, they get that chill session, and they chill. Like, it's just, it's
I seen dykes get pregnant. It's not pretty.
Yeah. But it's like they wanted it at that time. Like, nobody make you do something that you didn't want to do.
Real lesbians, if you are a real lesbian, in my book, you want no penetration from no type of fake dick, real dick.
And I haven't seen one yet. Who says I never want penetration? I never had it.
I never had it.
Never.
Exactly.
Even
butches, they at least slept with a guy once in their life.
Before their butch life,
No.
Wow, okay.
Butch
and even butches, they let. I've strapped up on my girlfriend before who claimed she was a butch. So come on now.
It's a lot of information in this conversation. This is what I wanted. I'm sitting here like, woo. And the information is just right in our faces. And a lot of us men didn't know it because we just look at the paper and say, damn, like, if I would have said that, I would have been slapped in the face.
So that delicate / vulgar approach is the approach to take to somebody that you even don't move. Because I'm not even finishing my question.
Okay, go ahead.
That's the vulgar / gentle, delicate approach is the approach that a man should take to a woman that he doesn't even have plans of maybe wanting to see past tonight.
I'll say this, and I've had one night stands before. I'm gonna keep it 100%. I'm very comfortable in my skin. You know what I'm saying? I don't regret anything that I've done in the past. It is what it is, and it made me the person that I am today.
Hallelujah.
And I've had one night stands before, and I will say this: a lot of women actually really get turned on by the respectful vulgarness. So it is possible, very possible, for you to have many one-night stands. You understand what I'm saying? Being respectfully vulgar to a woman. Because just that masculine of a man already makes a woman attracted to him. You understand what I'm saying? Where the line is drawn at is when maybe at that particular time, we really not feeling it and we don't want to be bothered. You understand what I'm saying? And we might say something like, oh no, I can't give you my number. I have a man. And y'all say shit like, what the fuck that nigga got to do with me?
Of course you got a man. Okay, ma.
What that got to do with me? And it's like, well, it got to do with you because I'm not fucking you and my man.
The new line is, so what that mean? You can't have friends?
Right. I hate
that. Oh my gosh.
Well, I'm just trying to be a friend. And it's just kind of like, like really from a woman receiving from a man, just keep it 100. Because sometimes if you just say, listen, all right, you got a man, I got a woman. You know what I mean? Yeah, my relationship ain't great. Nobody's relationship is great. But I like to get to know you. Go out, have a couple drinks, whatever. Shit. If we end up fucking, it is what it is, but we both know where it at. And when you put shit out on the table like that, it gives a woman the opportunity to if she wants to take on what you're offering, than opposed to feeding her a fucking hope and
I had to learn that, right? You feel me? I had to learn that because it was a point. It was like, all right, it's the age-old battle of if I tell her the truth, this shit ain't going nowhere, or if I lie to her, I get what I want only but for so long before the shit crashes and explodes. So I recently started telling motherfuckers like the plain, honest truth, like the straight up, like, hey man, I ain't looking for no relationship, but we can have fun. So until I say, hey, I want to take this to the next level, don't expect nothing more than what the fuck is already happening.
With that being said, fellas, stop lying about your children.
Don't expect... Wait.
I'm just saying, like, if you, like, men...
Still?
I'm just saying, like, if you a married man or in a relationship, you got children, the line of the man is, I ain't got no kids.
Oh my God.
I don't got no woman.
13 car seats in the back of a fucking 18 goddamn economy van and be like, this shit.
My boy hold my car. My boy had my boy.
He doing transportation for a fucking daycare. Bitch, those are all your damn kids.
I let my sister borrow the car. And nobody like it. Just keep it real. And honestly, if you come with the real approach and tell the truth, you get more that way. I promise you. Because some women want that. Some women ain't got time for, call me every day and see how, I don't got, in a different life, I'll be like that.
Okay.
My alter ego is just
Who's this alter ego? Tell me about it.
My alter ego is Nicholas Jonathan. If you ever see me post anything and say Nicholas Jonathan said it, I could be that.
A man?
It is a man, yeah.
I have a couple alter egos.
Yes, it is a man. It's a man who's doing just what you said, keeping it real. You can either take it or leave it.
Oh, I follow you now. I got you. I thought you meant
let's get it pop on his own.
So what we're saying is that men as a whole has to change their narrative.
Right.
And be truthful.
As long as men are looked at as the way men are looked at, it's not going to go as smooth as it would as two women getting together.
So if every guy just like turned into like the gentleman guy tomorrow, then everybody be getting pussy every day.
Not even a gentleman, the honest man.
Yeah, so you can actually go to him and be like, hey.
No, I don't believe that because then that'll be the new hustle. That'll be the new way to, you know what I'm saying, to underline how you want it to go. Mm-hmm. So it'll be the new thing. It'll just transform from what it was into, you know what I'm saying, to the new form of getting some pussy. It'll go from, all right, I'm dogging these hoes, I'm lying to them, telling them everything. Now, hey, I'm telling them the truth. So now we're going to keep telling the truth. We're just going to, but, well, that don't sound too bad.
It does, just tell the truth.
But I okay, that's the good part, which is telling the truth. But I just think it's still gonna swindle and turn into some form of maliciousness at some point. Like somebody's gonna figure out a way to hack that code and make it not be as what it's supposed to be. I'm stumbling a little bit. I'm trying to see what I'm saying. I just figure it's gonna be cracked and turned into something that it's not supposed to be. Everybody figures out a way to fuck some shit up, especially niggas. We know that.
So you're saying we don't have no chance?
No, that's y'all bro code to just fuck shit up. That's what y'all like to do.
I mean, but don't get me wrong. Women fuck shit up too. So we just like we fuck shit up too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just gonna be like, guys, they always fucking something up. No, we fuck shit up too because we like to live by the mentality, our way or the highway. You understand what I'm saying? We like to bitch a lot, about shit that we shouldn't even bitch a lot about because it's not even really.
It's Wednesday.
Right. Like, what the fuck? Look, she looking at me like, I'm going to smack fire out this hoe. But, I mean, sometimes we fuck shit up too. Nobody is perfect. You know what I'm saying?
No, and that is true.
So, that's...
You ain't have to grit your teeth when you said that. You got to say that fluently. That to be true.
That's true.
Right. Yeah.
So, I mean, nobody's perfect. So, you can't, be the pot calling the kettle black. You understand what I'm saying? And you both on the stove.
It happens all the time.
And it does. It happens all the time. But, the connection that women have between each other is more so like, what women want. And because we know what each other wants, it's easier for us to connect with each other.
So all women have an underlying agenda of maybe possibly exploring the thought of being with another woman.
Yeah, they do. I don't care. I don't care how straight they claim they are.
It's possible.
It's possible. They just have not connected with that right woman yet. And a lot of women are scared. They scared because
so when a woman talks to a woman, is she secretly fishing to see what she might say that could ignite her in that way?
Yeah.
Well,
no and yes.
I'm gonna say no.
Why not?
I'm gonna say no.
You fishing if you sit on this say one thing and she take the bait, you going what?
Shit, niggas do that all the time.
But here's what I'm gonna
you want to see how far you gonna go.
But here's the thing.
And if it won't nowhere, then
like you said, one thing to a woman. See, first of all, women speak in code. All right? And that's none of y'all business. But see, women speak in code.
You
can tell me, and I'm not gonna remember.
I don't give a fuck about that.
Damn, that's the problem.
It's so funny because guys would be like with the emoji thing. If a woman puts a fucking monkey don't see emoji under your damn picture or some bullshit, a woman read that shit and they look, the fuck is that for? You understand what I'm saying? Because that's some code for some shit. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? And y'all just emoji. Like, I don't even know what the fucking monkey covering is. I don't know what this crazy bitch talking about. But to us, we know what the fuck she's talking about. Yeah. So it's like, if
niggas know what that shit mean too, but we ain't about to answer what?
Not all men know what they being flirted with.
Really know what it means. mean.
Right.
They're guessing what they think it might mean.
So why the fuck you ask them?
Because
it's not the point that we're going to answer them.
Exactly, because we know you really don't know what the fuck it mean anyway. Just this bitch is just being disrespectfully. You know, she being disrespectful, and she about to get you sleeping on the porch, and she about to get beat up.
See, that's the bullshit right there.
So,
that's the bullshit right there.
Like, okay, say we're all talking about a topic, right? And really, it could just be some regular shit. It could just be, I don't know, who all like when they had the fucking crave thing about the strawberry crunch pie, okay? Right? Remember they had the strawberry cake? The strawberry cake that had the little crunch, the cookies crumbled up on the top and it looked like strawberry shortcake.
Like strawberry shortcake eclairs.
What was it about though?
I mean, everybody was just crazy about it, right?
I remember that.
Them
I'm just saying something like so.
Yeah.
Or it can be a fucking Hawaiian dish, anything, something super normal, okay? And you might put, oh, that looks real good. And I might put, I eat the shit out of that plate and the bitch heart my damn thing. I might like hers, you know what I'm saying? And then I might put the eyes, you know what I mean? And she might heart my eyes. And then I'm like, slide all over the DM. What's up? Because shit
I can see that though. Right. I would have peeped that.
But I'm talking about this plate. You understand what I'm saying?
You wouldn't have. You were like, oh, they talking about food.
Right, because I'm talking about this plate, but because, you know.
I don't think y'all giving niggas enough credit right now.
But that was something regular.
It could be saying, just you know, just little shit. You know what I mean? Like, women will flirt over food. You understand what I'm saying? And, you know, to a guy, he'll be like, well, shit, if that's the case, all right, bitch, I'll take you out to eat. I'll feed you good. Let me get some pussy. But it's not just going to happen like that. You understand what I'm saying? For a guy.
For a guy. I was just about to say that. For a guy.
It's not going to happen like that for a guy.
But it's that simple
because
for a
see, a guy is just like, I'm just going to feed you to fuck you. And see, a woman is just like, I want to feed you, fuck you, and we're going to eat again, bitch, and lay down and fucking eat ice cream and chill.
That's your narrative, but that's why y'all get to do that, because that's your narrative as a whole. Y'all know y'all want to take care of yourselves, right?
Yeah. Right.
So as a whole, men, we got this ugly stain on us that we can't do what y'all doing until, as a whole, our energy change. And y'all accept us.
And your whole culture changes.
Oh, well,
I'm not going to be here when that happens.
Exactly. So that's why you're going to get the responses you're going to get. That's why it's going to take you guys a lot longer to get what you want. If you want that one night stand, it's going to take you a lot of girls to run through past this one line, or take a lot of alcohol, or take a lot of perks to pop to get what you want to get, when you could have just used the right approach.
Okay, well, so first of all, let's knock this let's knock half of the population of women off this fucking pedestal that most of them are sitting on, because the reason that niggas are such dogs is that dogs always have a place to fucking go to. So
because women always like
you're
penis.
Speaking for a specific.
That's why they have some place to go.
You're speaking for a certain percentage here.
No,
it's not all women that allow things to happen. I don't know if it's a group of women who don't know who they are, or a group of women with fucked up lives, whatever. What you guys are saying, this secret vulgarness, that's for a certain specific percentage. It's certain women you can walk up to and be like, yo, I want to fuck. And she'll be like, okay.
And that woman I would be totally fucking scared of.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right. But I'm saying it's happening. I mean, we're not going to act like these. I'm just saying we're not going to act like there aren't women who don't go by these specific.
It has happened, but again,
I'll say this. For that woman that you're talking about, I think that as a man, you have to see what they're doing first. Like I was listening to the Joe Budden podcast, and he was like, yo, you can still find a smut in the club. And he said, how do you know? He said, I'm gonna go after the girl that doesn't have any shoes on, is getting alcohol poured on her. So you can look to see who's doing something dottish and approach her.
And know that's you're going to get what you want.
Women don't have to do that.
No, they don't.
We gotta look for a sign to say
it depends on
she's a
and
dot.
also depends on your standard. If that's what you want, if you want a bunch of that kind of female, then you always gonna get what you want. You don't have to do much.
I'm gonna say this, okay? Even a respectful hoe, you'll never hear about her hoeing in the street. You understand what I'm saying?
But she getting around.
Around. You understand what I'm saying? And it's because the way she move, and it's because she respects herself, but she a hoe. You understand what I'm saying? Right, she's a discreet hoe. You understand? She's the the confidential hoe, which means she not fucking with a nigga that got shit to lose. She not fucking with a run your mouth ass nigga, a bum street ass nigga, want to get credit ass nigga.
Well, it's not many more left. Who's the?
She ain't fucking with a pill popping ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, she is messing with men that respects themselves as well and have standards as well. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. When you involve yourself with people who don't have standards, your business in the street, they're disrespecting you. They're telling their boys how they fucked you last night, what they did with you. Him and homeboy ran a train on you. And trust me, it's a lot of women out there that's getting fucked by the team. But the team ain't opening their damn mouth.
Shout out to the team. Shout out to the team.
Definitely shout out to the team. We don't shit on that.
We don't want to go all night with this topic. We can go all night. But,
we sure can. This might need a part two.
We might need a part two. We already 90 minutes in.
Because I got some more shit to say about these women, goddamn.
We get into our dig a hole segment where we can actually relax now. This is just all on him.
All right, man. What's today? What's today's date?
It's 12.
Hurry up.
I just told you, it's the 12th.
Sit back. January 12th, 2018. Still feel weird saying that. Sometimes when I'm writing my papers, I still write 17. Fucks me up. So we all know about what the fuck's going on with H&M, how they did the shit with the sweater with the little boy and the whole ad and how that shit blew up. Became, one of the first big social media starters of the new year. Well, you guys might remember a lady named Rachel Dolezal. Dolezal? I don't know if I'm saying the name right, but the lady that was pretending to be black and she was white the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
This lady. Mm-hmm. Well, she thought it would be a good idea to remix this sweater that H&M made.
Lord Jesus.
And instead of it saying the coolest monkey in the zoo, she changed it to the coolest prince in the hood. Now, I don't know how you thought that was much different from the public outrage that H&M got. But, all right, whatever. You thought you could, cash on a little small urban market, try to get your little coins up. All right, cool, whatever. But, niggas are smarter than that these days, bro. Niggas are a little smarter than that these days. First of all, you trying to appropriate the culture on one too many goddamn occasions. First, you try to act black, and then the covers get pulled off your ass, finds out you're not black. You've been lying this whole time about impersonating a black woman. And then you try to cash in on something that the African American community and the culture is highly upset about. And you try to turn it around and profit it for your damn self. This wasn't for no organization. This wasn't for the Salvation Army. This wasn't for the motherfucking, nothing of any proper or good fun. This was strictly for yourself. You were selling these to make money for yourself. When this bitch got on Twitter and people saw this shit, when I say they fucked her up, Twitter don't play. That's one thing I do fuck with Twitter. When shit go down on Twitter, niggas get ate the fuck up. It's no way that you can tell me that this lady is in her right mind. I think she's obsessed with black people. Something's really the fuck wrong here. Why is it that you are trying so hard to capitalize off the shit that we got going on? And it's the bad shit. This isn't something that you really should be trying to attach your name to. People are upset. You want to make money off a profit with this kind of intention? I don't know what the fuck is going on. You could at least had it made out to a charity or some kind of program, the fucking elementary, something. You just made it all about yourself. You took a negative situation that was going on in the African American community and tried to remix the shit to the coolest prince in the hood, which goes deeper into more stereotypes than we can sit here and go into all fucking night. You didn't help us. You didn't do fucking shit to help us. This didn't do anything to get us past this stigma that we were facing from this fucking hoodie that people were so upset about. And for those reasons, you fucking Oreo sandwich, fucking ice cream sandwich face. You don't know what you want to do with yourself, man. You gotta dig a hole and bury your motherfucking self. Whatever culture you belong to, just go there and be one of your people, man. Like, leave us the fuck alone.
I don't know.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I mean, you get actually white people that, stand with.
She ain't the one, though.
Nah.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say I see where she was going with it.
I don't.
I'm gonna say that because it is, okay? I call my grandson a prince, all right? I call my girls princesses. I call my oldest daughter a queen. I call my son my prince. You understand what I'm saying? And I call them these things because I don't want them to be blinded and profound by where they live at, the hood.
Okay, but
you understand what I'm saying?
So if you do that, then the shirt should say Prince of the Castle, Prince of the Kingdom, not Prince of the Hood.
Yeah,
or just the coolest prince.
Or just the coolest prince.
Her thing is...
But my thing is, I don't think that she meant... I think where she was going with it as far as... Okay, so when you think of prince, you think of what? Royalty. Okay? You think of without dismay, right? You think of without being disrespected. You think of high self-esteem. You think of, everything positive and, regardless of what's around you, all right? You're supposed to think highly of yourself, okay? So I think what she was trying to do was just, the coolest prince in the hood. Now, yeah, we live in the hood, all right? There are a lot of black princes all black princes live in the hood. You know what I mean? You just have to claim your royalty.
No, we're not saying they're kings, queens, everybody's in the hood.
Exactly.
But that's the same thing that H&M did. As a white person, you can say that I'm from a certain neighborhood because of my skin color. Like H&M said, the coolest monkey in the jungle. You can't say that.
Right, but here's the thing.
And this white lady said, I'm the coolest prince in the hood.
But listen,
you can't say that.
But check this out. To me, H&M, coolest monkey in the jungle. Savage. Nothing's going on in the jungle but savageness. I'm just saying.
If that's how you gonna spit it, that's how you spit it.
You gonna walk in the jungle? Hell no, you scared of lions, tigers, and bears.
Okay, let me be the tiger, not the monkey.
So why the fuck is he even wearing a shirt to begin with? We ain't going to no goddamn jungle.
I get it, but again, everybody's thing was H&M doesn't, see it like that because they aren't, exposed to the racism and stuff that we are over here.
They know.
Because,
they know.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
You can't not know in 2018.
They're saying they don't know, okay? Quote and unquote, all right? But like I said, what I'm trying, where I think she was going at it, going where that shirt was just opposed to.
So she was good-hearted. You don't think it was malicious and vicious and like that?
No. Okay. I mean, now I do think that maybe she should have opened up a charity and not have the funds actually go to herself for these shirts. Okay? All right? But I think she did it with good intentions. It was just good intentions. It was just not well thought out.
Had she not tried to impersonate a black woman the first time,
and see, that's the thing. Because now check it out. If a black person would have did with it, if a black person actually would have done it, okay? Would you been okay with it, right?
No, I would have did the same thing to their ass.
But you just said if she would not have tried to impersonate a black person,
it probably wouldn't have been as bad for the fact that she keeps trying to repeatedly appropriate the culture. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Get it, you gotta go.
I don't see it.
I don't think it's no different than white people dancing in African robes and getting their hair in dreads.
What the fuck you
don't like that either?
But you see it though.
Oh yeah, we see it.
You see it. So I mean, it's like everybody wants to grasp a piece of each other's culture.
No, they just want our culture. They just want everything. No, they don't. Nobody's culture is being snatched but ours. So once it gets hot, they
I said
take
a piece. I ain't say the whole thing.
But you said everybody's culture. It's just ours.
I don't want nobody else's culture.
Yeah, I don't know.
I would like to learn that. I would like to learn other people's culture. cultures. I really would.
But that's different from wanting to learn it and wanting to take a part of it. Like it's not like you're taking it and making it for yourself.
If I go to a different continent, then I would want to learn their language. But do I want to learn it now?
Come back home. No. Like, what's up, my nigga? You know what I'm saying?
A part of it can be just as simple as loving quenepas.
But I just think we know that they don't love us. They just, as soon as we do something hot, like, yes, everybody has a culture, and like we need to appreciate our culture more. Mm-hmm. But I just think we know that they don't love us. They just, as soon as we do something hot, they take it and they make all the money off our stuff.
For the profit. And that's how they use us.
Exactly what this white woman just tried to do.
And I mean, how can she be the president of the NAACP and nobody see through the nonsense of her all these years? Right. It's just, she's trying to find an avenue.
Identify black
to get that money up, like she's always been doing, and it's working for her. I just really feel that.
So who do y'all blame that is working for her?
Our culture.
Okay.
I don't think it's working. I don't know what she's doing that's successful.
It works.
Some things is working.
She was making that money until her parents were snitches and was like,
well, yeah, it was working for her, but then we found out. I don't think she's been doing too good. Like, we don't want her.
Not after the exposure.
Did she get, like, moved to Argentina or some shit?
She had to leave.
Yeah, like, get the fuck out of here.
All right, y'all, with that being said, it was episode 69, man. I hope y'all had a good time. And we'll do a part 2, because there's so much more to talk about. Subscribe on iTunes. Dropping on Sunday. We out.
Yeah.